Tone is key when it comes to speaking. It really is. Like, literally. It's the key thing that probably causes a lot of arguments. It's because of how people talk to you. And they don't always realize that tone is key when you speak to people, because it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Because I can say a lot of things and people can be all right with it because it's how I say it instead of how I could say it. Like, you could say, good job, or good job. Like, that second one, it doesn't really sound like you mean it. It really sounds you're disgusted, you don't really care, or good job. As in, oh, you could have done a lot better, or sounds like you kind of compare them, or how's your day? And how's your day? Two different ways. Sincere, don't really care. Or, I love you, I love you, I love you. No, I guess all of them sound shitty, but still, all sound differently, and that's because I decided to say it in a different tone, different pitch. It's all about how you say it, not what you say. And then there's some things that are just borderline. It's what you say. Like, I'm going to murder you. I'm going to murder you. I'm going to murder you. I'll still sound menacing and threatening because you're threatening harm on someone. So, in that case, when it comes to doing bodily harm to other people, it's not what you say and how you say, it's just what you say, because you shouldn't be threatening harm on other people. That is very rude. And remember, I made a video about being nice to people, so be nice to people. Unless, I don't know, just be nice to people. It's a lot easier that way. But back to the video about tone. So it's about the tone and the key of how you say certain things. And honestly, if you switch up your key and how you speak, maybe a lot of things that turned out hostile may have not become hostile. And maybe paying attention to how you speak may help prevent you from being in hostile situations that should have never been hostile to begin with. Like, I was at Boost Mobile one time trying to pay my phone bill. And I was just in there minding my own business, talking to the guys and all this and all that. And this dude comes out of nowhere. He's ticked off, belligerent, and just going at the store manager. Now, a store manager, he can only do so much. And due to the fact that they're only told so little, he only knows so little because the company's not going to tell them everything. They're just freaking little fishes in a big old fucking ocean, and the sharks don't give two shits about them. So the sharks will only pass by them every once in a while. So this guy's ticked off about something that the store manager has no control of whatsoever and has little knowledge, but could only help him so much. But the guy's all pissed off and all mad and shit like that. And I'm just like, hey. Well, I didn't really yell at him, but I was just kind of like waiting, because he's one of those people, when he's pissed off and flustered, he wants to see if anyone else is pissed off and flustered. So he's like, you know what, I kind of wish people would tell us more stuff like that. Don't you? And he kind of points towards me. I'm like, hey, you can't really blame him. He only knows so much. He's not one of the higher-ups. Yeah, maybe if he knew more, I couldn't be too... Like, I couldn't blame you for being pissed off at him, but he only knows so limited. He is not told all the things that he probably should be told. He's only told bare minimum. And you really don't have a reason to be pissed off at him. If you're really pissed off, you should be calling customer service. He's just a store representative. Customer service, I'm assuming, knows a shit ton more. Or hell, they just might know just as much as that store person does. But I just handled it pretty level, pretty calm, and I kept him from escalating even more. But due to his own anger and rage, he decided to escalate to the point where he ended up getting kicked out of the store. But that was because of him, not because I decided to poke the fire and fuel him. I tried to disarm him, but he rearmed himself intentionally. But at least I was no reasoning to him being even more pissed off. But eventually he ended up leaving the store after the manager kind of forced him out. But after that was said and done, the manager kind of thanked me for being able to stay level-headed and calm, because not everyone can handle situations like that. And honestly, I thought everybody could. I didn't realize that was a God-given talent or something I learned, but not everyone can always stay calm in hostile situations like that. Now, yes, it could have easily been more hostile, but at the same time, even though that was a low-level threat, still, a guy yelling and screaming stuff, some people just freaked out, or some people would just be like, the fuck? Some would have stayed quiet, some would have freaked out. I spoke up because I knew I couldn't have made it worse. But that's because I learned tone is everything. If you say everything in a calm manner, calm manner, you can keep peace. You can stop people from panicking. You just gotta keep the strong voice. And also, you always gotta make sure the tone fits the situation. I think that's about it, to be honest. Like, if you don't understand the concept now, I don't know, study up more on it.